Okay, so Sneako's doing an interview.
He's going to talk about
Tell me
something very personal that he's going to talk about something very personal that happened in his relationship. Remember, this is a guy who touts himself as Andrew Tate 3.0 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so this is the the thought leader when it comes to dating.
And what is it with all these guys that they're all starting to sort of fall apart, huh?
You know what it is. Let's talk about it real quick. The problem is Kevin Samuels opened the door, but Kevin Samuels was an authentic person who actually his career was to do what it was that he was doing on YouTube. That's why it turned out to be so good, and that's why he was right in a lot of the things that he was saying. I don't agree 100% with what he was saying because when it comes down to it, he wasn't talking for the regular man. He was talking for high value people or men in general who earn a certain income. You know what I mean? But he had the formula right, and then people tried to copy him. He's gone, and now the people that copied him don't really know where to pull from anymore.
I don't think they're really copying him though,
You don't think
because
so?
well, first off, Kevin Sam.
Maybe copying his heart. Maybe copying his heart. So what I meant is, you know, when you see something that's successful and you're like, let me try my hand
Yeah,
at it
but
because
but
I
but
have some of the same thoughts.
Kevin Samuels wasn't even the first to do that. Like to do the whole,
It was the first one I saw.
manosphere thing, and I'm gonna tell women this and that. Really, the first person I ever saw that did that was Patrice O'Neal when he used to do Black Phillip. I know you probably don't even know what that is, but
I have no idea what that is, but I
yeah,
get it.
he created that formula, and I think all of the manosphere guys followed that, and Kevin Samuels happened to be the best at presenting it and wording things.
Mhm.
But I think the problem is that Kevin Samuels created the because Patrice O'Neal wasn't about that high value nonsense. He was more of like, look, I'm a fat, ugly dude, and this is how I get bitches.
And I
And it was
still get bitches.
and it was more relatable as opposed to, hey, this is how you get bitches: dress up in a suit and drive a Bugatti.
I don't think Kevin Samuels did that, bro. Kevin
Yeah,
Samuels, I listen, I don't no, hold on. I watched a lot of his videos where he was talking to regular dudes. There was this one video where he was talking to this white guy, and the white guy was like, he was like, what do you do? What do you do when you want to pick up chicks? And he's like, well, I go to the mall, but when I go to the mall, I feel like everybody is taken. I feel like everybody's married. And Kevin was like, well, why you go to the mall and you feel like every female in the mall is married? He was like, you're just a coward. You don't really want to talk to these women. And if you want to have a relationship, you need to break out of it. That's essentially where he was going. So I don't think he got popular for the high value
yeah,
man shit.
no. I
But I
get
think early on he did some regular shit too.
this is what I'm saying. I think when you
Copy.
talk about what people say as opposed to what they actually do in real life. I think because
Mm.
I saw a video and I was gonna do it, but then Kevin died literally that week,
It would
and
have been in poor taste if you did it.
I didn't do it just because I still respected his move and everything, and I didn't want to go like even what I was gonna do with on him wasn't even like fuck Kevin Samuels. It was just
Right.
this
It
is
was just bad timing. Bad timing.
yeah, so I didn't do it, but there's a video I saw of Kevin Samuels actually out doing a live stream, and two women came up to him and approached him, and the way he handled it was like, why is Kevin Samuels acting like a lame right now? Why isn't he like getting these bitches? You know what I mean? Like he was
Uh-huh.
very shy. He was almost like cowardly in a way where the women were going off about how he was dressed and hey, you look famous and this and that. And he's like, it's like to me, I was watching it and I'm like, that's not the attention I want from women. You know what I mean? If that's what he's teaching, that's not what I want. Like, I don't want women coming up to me because I look famous. Because basically, when a woman comes up to you and goes, "You look famous," basically she's saying you look rich, and she doesn't want
Yeah,
to look like a gold digger.
she doesn't want you automatically. There's intentions behind why she's coming up to speak to you, and if it starts off is I think you're famous, then that's a bad starting point because then what do you want? What do you really want if you only came over here because you think that I'm famous?
And if you are really famous, your best bet is to go, no, I'm not famous. I'm just a dude.
I'm just chilling. Yeah, I'm just a regular guy.
A lot of people know
Everybody
me.
says I look like him, but
Yeah.
you don't see the resemblance.
Downplay that shit. If you have a lot of money, downplay that shit and then see how many bitches you really get. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
That's where I think like a lot of these guys went with that model and went with the, the fresh and fit even to a degree. Like their whole thing is they want to fuck bad bitches and Instagram models, but they hate them. It's like what is your
I do hate them.
Yeah, where are you going with this?
It's funny. It's so funny you bring that up because especially Fresh, he went on a whole thing where he was talking about he would never date an OnlyFans girl. Lo and behold, he's on a yacht dating an OnlyFans girl. So it's like either you're gonna live how you preach or you're just a charlatan. That's all.
It's like
and admit that.
What I said about Andrew Tate. He's so vain that he would rather be gay than date an ugly woman.
Than date an ugly woman, yeah.
He'd rather be a fag and fuck a tranny than date a. And that's what I'm saying. I think they teach Kevin Samuels, maybe Sneako. I got to see what he's about to say. But Andrew Tate, all of them, they teach vainness and materialism, and that was my problem with it. They give in to women. That's women shit. Like,
ooh, good point.
Yeah, like I have like shit around my vicinity, but it's for women. Like I don't need it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I can't explain exactly. Like fuck, I can't even think. Like you have like a like remember the Cat Williams thing? Because this is actually true. You have certain like pillows on your bed.
Yeah.
But they're not for you.
They're not for you. Yeah.
It's for a bitch that wants to. She likes body pillow. Bitches love body pillows.
That is true. And if you want to be somebody who's attractive, you got to put something in there for the bitches. You know what I mean?
Right. You might not drink wine, but you have wine in your house.
Right.
It's for the bitches.
Not for you.
Yeah, it's for her comfort. So that's what I'm saying. I think women are materialism or are about materialism. Sorry. I think when it comes to teaching a man how to get a bitch, you can't do it from a materialist standpoint because that's just buying love. More or less.
Listen, a dude would be totally happy with just having a couch, a TV, and a gaming system, in his living room. It's really the females that want to get all that extra extravagant shit.
Yeah, we might go
fucking
extravagant.
potpourri.
We go extravagant with things like cars, maybe a house, like, but that's like concrete.
Things of substance.
Yeah, like a bitch will buy a purse that's $1,000, and it's like, what is that? There's no investment there. You're gonna use it what? A couple times. The use of it is useless. It's a bag. You bought $1,000 bag. It's stupid.
Not only that, but then the bag probably is gonna get all dirty after a year if you use it continuously. So it's like, what was the point? What was even the point of getting it?
And that's a woman. Now take a man where men now go, look at my Louis bag, nigga. It's like, bro, what the fuck? What do I care? Why do I care?
When did Merces become a thing?
Merces.
You remember that? You remember that year?
Yes.
There was just a year where dudes were running around with Merces, and it's weird. They're still doing it.
I remember right before that, dudes would walk around with them, and they would always do it's not a purse, it's a satchel.
It's a satchel. Oh my god! If you don't shut the fuck up,
which honestly sounds gayer than purse.
It's a satchel.
It's a satchel. All right, let's hear Sneako.
Yeah.
There with the mentality that whatever happens inside that party, it just stays at the party. Like,
yeah.
And so I saw her. I've seen her fuck other men, and it's just like that.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I saw like literally right.
I can't be no police.
I want to start from the beginning.
How did that?
You came, because I want to get into all that. That's fantastic stuff.
So
So Sneako's a swinger.
Wanted to shoot him bail, but you got to listen to the rest of it.
Okay.
I wanted to break this down, like, because this
I'm having like bad.
was imagine seeing the girl you love like
Get fucked.
You
love her?
Yeah, I do. I love. Yeah, I love her. I was about to say I love this bitch. I'm like, no, let me not say that. I love my
Queen.
wifey, my queen.
And you allow the love of your life to get fucked by another man.
Wait, listen.
What the fuck is going on?
So I love my queen. I love my queen. I shouldn't call her a bitch. It's my queen. I love my queen.
Jesus, what happened,
bro? The best. This is early, nigga. This isn't like this is in his archives.
Oh,
this just didn't see it.
This Ben happened.
Yeah, this is early, bro.
That's like the Tate thing.
This is what these people truly are, though.
You get what I'm saying, though? Like what he says, and then it's like, well, all right, now tell me about your real life. Oh, I go to swinger parties, let my bitch get fucked. Actually, it's my queen. What?
That was my queen.
Is this Sneako?
Yes, sir. And that is why they call him Sneako. Let him explain what happened in his when he went to the menage a trois and it just turned into Cokehold Island.
Okay, I got it.
Are there rules to like how big the nigga dick can be?
Whatever happened.
There has to be, because if it's 10 inches, it's not happening.
Is there sex
Like,
duration?
That's not fair.
Why? That's not. Yeah, you're right. It's not fair to you because you had to follow that act though. That's crazy.
You can't say not that dick. You can't pick and choose dick.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, I'm sorry. Pause it real quick. They frying him on the low.
Yeah, of course. They're actually, if they're not actually into what he's saying, they're geniuses. These two guys.
No, bro, there's no. I don't really watch their content often. They're podcasters. They're fairly popular, but I don't really watch it. I watch like I probably run into them when I'm scrolling on Instagram, but I don't really subscribe to their shit. But every time I see one of their clips, they're usually pretty funny. So
peer to peer.
I don't believe they operate like how Sneako is saying. That's why I can confidently say they're roasting him when they ask him questions. Well, how big the nigga dick gotta be? Like, how do you follow that? It's like
I think a lot of it comes from this, right? Is a lot of dudes don't want to just tell their women like, look, I like, especially somebody who's famous and is making money. Look, I want to fuck other women, but I don't want you to fuck other dudes. And like they fall for the thing
that happens all the time.
Yeah, but they fall for the thing where a woman like tries to compare it like it's the same thing. And it's like, no, you fucking another dude is not the same as me fucking a bitch. It's not the same.
It's not.
Like, you can argue like that you don't want me to do it. Like, if a woman argued with me and said that she didn't want me to do it because she's worried about getting an STD. Or
then you could be like, I feel that.
I'd go, okay, that's a logical reason. Let's talk about it. But if her first answer is, okay, well, I'm going to go fuck other dudes. My answer is, okay, well, go ahead. Then we don't have a relationship.
Exactly.
It's like, what is she going to do? She wants me to be faithful. So that means she should be faithful first.
I mean, that's wild. But I think
No. Let me tell you why it's not wild though, because she always has more options than I do. So she has to prove to me that she's going to be faithful.
Oh, okay. I see where you're coming from with that. So it's because, and yes, that's very true. When 9 times out of 10, women in the relationship have way more options than the men that they're actually with.
Yeah.
They choose never to explore those options. On the other hand, a man is more than likely to end up being single or divorced by the end of his life.
Right. So for me to go, all right, I'm going to drop all of my options for you. I'm not going to do that based on your fucking word. You get what I'm saying? Like you got to show me then. If you want me to be faithful, you got to show me that you're worth being faithful to. It's not, that's where I think men get it twisted, and then they're stuck in this position where they have to let their woman get fucking dicked down by a 10-incher.
By a 10-incher. Oh my God. That guy is a monster.
Where you're in the position now in a conversation on a live stream going, I can't pick and choose dick. That's something you said. That's now a Sneako quote because of your woman.
It's unfair. It's not fair. I can't choose, you know. Yeah. If he has to, she has to. She's the one bouncing on it. I just got to watch.
You can. That's where I guess that's where I differ with this shit.
And again, if this is truly his kink, we gotta just bring back kink shaming. This is one of those that has to go.
No, if it's his kink, that's one thing, but don't like present yourself as I'm the guy in the manosphere that's going to speak as the, you know, on how women should behave.
The guru. I'm the guru of the manosphere.
Yeah, just don't present yourself that way. Just like Andrew Tate, don't present yourself as this manosphere guy. I'm based in blah blah blah, but then you're saying you're gonna fuck a tranny. Like you just lost everything, in my opinion.
Everything.
But then again, we talked about it earlier.
You're on base.
These sheep will just defend it. No, you don't understand what he's saying.
You can't really understand the complexities where he was trying to take you that answer. You gotta think.
And then all
the problem is because you don't got a Bugatti.
Exactly. What color is your Bugatti?
Nigga, what color is yours, bro? You on the internet with me, dude?
Motherfucker, what gender is your girlfriend? I think that's a more important question.
It's a more pressing question for sure.
Is there more to this?
No, that was pretty much it. I mean, he does go into how it happened. Like, it's just funny to hear from him, but he pretty much says they were all on the bed together. So he was laying in the bed with dude and his girl, and his dude that was fucking his girl passed his girlfriend off to Sneako, but Sneako wasn't feeling the girl, so he just kind of watched
and jerked off in the corner.
Nah, he didn't say that. He said 2 pumps. After 2 pumps, he had to walk out, and then he came back in for the rest.
So, to me, then it sounds like his girl participated in a threesome in front of him, because there's no way that the other girl is just gonna go, all right, well, no dick for me. She's gonna go to her dude.
Yep, exactly. Wow. You let your girl participate in a threesome in front of you. Yikes.
And you call her your queen?
That's not my bitch. That's my queen.
Bro, these guys get, I'm telling you, these dudes go on the internet, talk their shit, and then they get poom poom in their ear. And it fucks their whole ear. They get poom poom in their ear. They get a bitch that was prettier than any woman they've ever had, and they lose their mind.
They can't handle it.
Yeah. I used to see it all the time in the music business. Dudes would be really great artists, make really great music, and then get a bitch in their life, and it'll ruin everything. Now all of a sudden their woman is like, I don't like that you call women bitches in your songs. I don't like that you're violent.
Now instead of saying bitches, he's like, ladies.
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
it doesn't fit, bro. It doesn't hit the same, bro.
I'm telling you, you can't. I had to tell my girl today, you're never going to be involved in my business. Because you're going to ruin it.
Wait, hold on. You had to tell her because did she ask to be involved, or was that?
No, we were having a conversation, and I was trying to make a point to her, and I was like, well, like, you know, with you, I'd never involve. Like, if you ever got involved in my business, you'd be an employee. Like, because she's good with numbers and shit.
Yeah.
So I'd be like,
Yeah,
you'd
okay.
be like an accountant, but don't ever think that you have power in my company.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
And
yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, a lot of dudes will not do that. They'll let their woman start making decisions.
Nope, my company. But you're good with numbers. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks for adding that together. But
you're a great employee.
I make all the final decisions.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, I don't know, bro. These guys are they're just talking shit. They're internet guys. They're internet
frauds
dudes.
in a sense.
Frauds. Yeah. It's just like when you see people who just in Hollywood or even music again, they have the look. That's it. You have the look.
You gotta have the look. The look's essential. If you don't have the look, you can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
But a lot of people went to California thinking they had the look. Now they on the streets.
Right. But then it's like you have the look and you could present it, but then it's like, then what are you doing in real life? That's where I always look at all the people that speak on their shit. What are you doing in real life? And most of these dudes are paying for pussy. They're selling out. They're not actually applying their ideology to real life because they're afraid of losing the bag.
Pretty much.
So then they